With the games lineup that will be coming out later this year and early 2019, PUBG is going to have to do a lot to keep us coming back time and time again. Whether it's more multiplayer games like Battlefield 5, Call of Duty, or the ever-evolving Fortnite, or it's the single-player or co-op games like Red Dead Redemption, Anthem, and Metro Exodus, there's going to be a lot to play in the next 8 months or so. In the next 6 months, the Xbox version of PUBG has been promised the island map of Sandhook, War Mode, and other events, as well as a snow map coming winter of 2018. But is that enough to keep the player base coming back? As always, I'll start off the video by saying, yes, I know this game has a lot of issues, and yes, I know they need to be fixed first and foremost. But those issues aside, here are a few things that I think will help spark player interest and player interaction on a daily and weekly basis. A few things that are going to keep people coming back time and time again to PUBG even when they have these other games to play. Number 1, daily or weekly missions or objectives. Kind of like the event pass that was released on PC a little bit ago, but not like that. A daily objective where if you complete it you get a certain amount of BP or a free crate unlock, something like that, a free cosmetic. Weekly objectives with rewards, some of them being so hard that even the majority of the players won't complete it. It'll give us something to hunt for and new reasons to log in every single day. I remember back when I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I played that game quite a bit, and I know that I might get crap for saying that, but I had a lot of fun with it. The issues that game had didn't really deter me from the game. I knew myself I wasn't going to buy anything with any real money or anything like that. I enjoyed the game a lot. It had very good gameplay, and I like Star Wars quite a bit, so it was kind of a perfect fit for me, even with all of its issues. But the one thing that game had was a daily login bonus and daily objectives to complete. Now if it weren't for those, I definitely wouldn't have played the game as much as I had. It might be sad to say, but having that daily login bonus to actually log into the game to unlock it, to see what you get, is kind of addicting. Every single day you log on, I'm just going to log on for 1 or 2 minutes just to see what it is. And then you might also see a daily challenge which says you have to kill 10 players. Well then you think, okay, that should only take 1 match or 2 matches at the most to kill 10 players and then I'll get this bonus. And then when it's all said and done, you end up playing the game for a half hour to an hour, and you kind of forget that the only reason that you actually turned on the game was to get that daily login bonus. Something like this would be great for PUBG on Xbox, as it'll bring players that aren't necessarily looking to play PUBG every single day to at least log into the game, and then if they see there's some kind of daily challenge or weekly challenge, then they'll be more likely to go out and try and complete that and play the game even more. The way that I see this working is as soon as you log into the game, it then gives you a certain amount of BP, whether that's 100 BP, 50 BP, 200 BP, anything, just as a little bonus for logging in every single day. And if they wanted to, they can kind of mimic the way that they do it on PUBG Mobile, as well as games like Paladins, where every time you log in you get a bonus, but then if you log in 2 consecutive days, your bonus gets a little bit bigger. And then 3 and 4 and 5, and every day it kind of increments to where at the end of it you get 700 BP or something like that. Just something to keep players coming back, to keep players entertained, and to keep them engaged in the game, because once you quit a game, it's very hard to pick it back up. If you quit a game for 2 months and then you come back to it, you feel like you're out of touch, you feel like maybe I just don't want to play this anymore. So to keep players engaged on a weekly or daily basis is only going to help the game. As far as the challenges are concerned, I'd like to see, a few challenges a week. Something like kill 10 total players. Another challenge could be get 5 kills in 1 match. Then you could have a couple hard challenges for the week, like get a chicken dinner or get a melee kill. Stuff like that to kind of mix up the game, give us something new to play for, just to keep it more entertaining for those of us that want more from the game and want to play it more, but we need more of a reason. The second thing on the Xbox version of PUBG that I think they can do to increase player happiness is to remove the crate cost increase when multiple crates are purchased. There's absolutely no reason that the Xbox version of this game has an increased crate cost every time you buy one. The reason that they do it on PC, which is the way they have it on Xbox right now, where you can actually only buy a certain amount of crates per week, and then every time you buy a crate, the crate cost doubles until you reach a certain amount, and then it's just that amount every single time. But the only reason that they do it on PC is because you can actually sell your cosmetics in open markets. You can sell them on Steam and other PC marketplaces for real life money. On Xbox, we just have harder to get cosmetics for no reason at all. If I spend 50,000 BP in 1 week just to try and get a cowboy hat, I can't go ahead and turn that cowboy hat into $100 on Xbox. On PC, you can do stuff like that. So if you want to spend a ridiculous amount of BP, or if you want to spend a ridiculous amount of real money on PC, you can gamble it away and try and get some rare cosmetics and then sell those on open marketplaces. On Xbox, we just get 14 pink polo shirts and we have nothing to do with them besides turn them back into BP to get more ridiculously hard to get cosmetic items that we can only put on to ourselves and not sell on the open marketplace. I know cosmetics don't matter at the end of the day, but the fact that they're there and they're costing us more BP every single time that we open one just doesn't need to exist on Xbox. There's absolutely no reason for it, and I think removing that restriction will actually make the game better and more enjoyable. And last but certainly not least in this list of things that PUBG can do on Xbox to improve the game is a leveling system. Why doesn't this game have a leveling system either on PC or Xbox? I really don't know. In the Event Pass, they have kind of a leveling system for the Event Pass on PC. Will that eventually get turned into a real leveling system? We'll just have to wait and see, but this is something that they could add easily to the game. Every time you finish a match, you already get a certain amount of BP based off how you played, what rank you got in the match, how many hit points you had, and how many kills. They could easily translate that into an XP system, and you could actually level up your character. Maybe after 5 levels you unlock a crate. Maybe after the 10th level you unlock a crate as well. Maybe after level 15 or 20 you get a specific cosmetic item, and that way if you see somebody walking around with a certain cosmetic item, you know, okay, that guy's level 50, he's been through a lot, he's actually played this game quite a bit, because I know the only way that you can get that cosmetic item is to get to level 50 in this game. Something like that many games have done before, that really gives you a reason to play. It really gives you a reason to try and succeed and level up your character. I think it's been proven time and time again how great leveling systems can be for the longevity of a game. How many times did you guys prestige on any given Call of Duty game? I know I did quite a bit on Black Ops. I think I prestiged 5 times. Why did I do that? Why did I keep playing that game over and over and over? It's just something that's embedded into our brains to want to do. You constantly want to be better. You constantly want to show people, look how good I am at this game, or look how much I've played this game. And people have a certain amount of respect for that, or they say, wow, what a loser, look how much this guy's played this game, he's already level 100. I just really feel that a leveling system in this game will give you more of a reason to play it, it will keep players coming back more and more, and it will give you something else to hunt besides chicken dinners. So those are 3 things that I think that PUBG should add on the Xbox version of the game in order to fend off these games that are coming up later on this year and early next year, because it's going to be hard to compete with all of those good games coming out. It's going to be very hard for all those games to kind of replicate exactly how PUBG makes you feel when you play it. That level of intensity when you get in the top 10, the level of intensity when you get to the top 5, and then the 1v1 situation. I haven't personally had anything like that, and I've played quite a bit of games, a lot of competitive games as well, and so it's going to be really hard for them to actually replicate that. But there are a lot of games coming out later this year and into early next year that's going to draw a lot of attention away from PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on Xbox. I think adding these 3 things to the game will help improve its longevity, make players want to play, and make players want to play it more often. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about my list. Let me know which of these 3 things you would be more interested in. Obviously, they're probably not going to implement this. This is just something that I think would benefit the game, and it's just my hope for the future of the game. I highly doubt anybody at PUBG Corp will actually see this and take it into consideration or anything like that, but if for some reason they did, I do believe that there's a strong desire for things like this in PUBG on Xbox, and I think also on the PC for a couple of the points there. Today's video game culture is all about replayability. It's all about longevity of one single game, so adding things like this is only going to help out. Remember to like the video if you did indeed like it, and hit subscribe to stay up to date on everything PUBG Xbox. Hope to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.